This is called regretting your transition. And I also think it is important to watch videos like this if you are trans, because I think it is important to listen to other people about their transition and or detransition.
Ex-trans woman here. What I'm about to say is going to get a lot of hate, but I must warn anyone thinking of taking HRT. In the long run, you're going to regret ever doing it. There will come the time when you slowly realize the gravity of the situation. As you get old, you won't feel so pretty or appealing. You want to start a family as a guy. The urge is only natural. Your mindset will start changing, but you know very well you can't change what's been done. Even though doing everything possible to look pretty will feel like women feel like a woman, the very essence of your manhood will never truly go away. Insecurity will go through the roof. You'll hate looking in the mirror. Many trans women like me who regrets everything that we did, but we can't do anything about it, so we force ourselves to be happy and seem content. And I hate to admit, often I encourage people who were thinking of transitioning so that I can feel less lonely and feel less bad about my decision. Now I'm currently detransitioning. That is a psyop. I do not believe that this is a real person. I feel like this is a very conservative psyop comment that seems to happen a lot because
Same. I talked about this before, chat, but a lot of people go on other trans people's content and then will go out of their way to be like, I used to be a trans woman and now I'm not because I regretted it, and now I spend all my time fucking hating myself, wishing I was a guy again, wishing I could start a family like a man. The thing is, a lot of these comments, a lot of these people, if you could even call them that, come to your stream or whatever, or come to your comment section to say shit like this to scare you. Because if you are a trans person, you have made the decision fully committing to like taking HRT and taking hormones and fully transitioning. The thing with transitioning, which a lot of people don't fully understand, is it's not like day one you start taking hormones and like, oh my god, now you're a woman. This is not how any of this works. Your transition starts the moment you start acting, behaving, and dressing in any opposite way of the cis bubble that you may have lived in or as for the majority of your life. So if you are, say, 20 and you have lived your life fully, like 20 years old, like full 20 years as a cis guy, it's not like you fucking day one start popping hormones and like, that's it. That's like, for me, it's going to be like 2.5, 3 years into my transition before I start hormones. During that time, that period where you're not on hormones, you should and you need to truly, with everything you possibly can, experience being the gender you want to transition into. If you're 0.000 like 1% unsure about your trans identity in any way, wait, yes, there is somewhat of a time limit to like how much HRT can affect you, but it is better that you get slightly less effect on your HRT and is sure with your decision than to take it because you felt like there was a timer on you and then 10 years down the line regret it. And then you will always be like, oh, I should just waited that extra couple weeks, couple months, maybe that 1 year, and like fully really thought about it. And like, this is why it's so important as a trans person to watch videos like these. Yes, they're hard to watch. Yes, they raise a lot of questions that you may not even want to think about, but you have to, and you need to, and you should. It's very easy online to see all this super pretty, amazing, sexy, beautiful, awesome trans people out there, like, you know, before and after. The thing is, you get to see years of struggle, depression, heartache, and everything else in between in a singular moment, like a literal 2 picture. And so me personally, I've talked about this before, I have been extremely slow with my transition. I didn't like fully 180 the next day. I didn't like fully like go out, throw out the old wardrobe, buy all new femme. Like, it's been a very slow and still is a very slow process. Everything before hormones and then everything after hormones as well. Those lies in the comments aren't just there to scare you, they're there to scare away those who know less than you. Exactly, Penguin.
conservatives in certain countries are very obsessed with trans people and are very obsessed with the idea that you're going to regret transitioning and that it has this crazy high regret rate. Maybe that is somebody's lived experience, but it very much does not seem like a real lived experience. Mostly because of the misogyny. You'll get old and you won't feel so pretty or appealing.
The thing is, with anything ever, like whether it is transitioning, getting a tattoo, getting a haircut, it doesn't matter, getting a new piece of clothing, getting a piece of equipment, even VTubing, getting a new model, getting a new art piece, getting a PNG, getting a model, whatever, everything can become a regretful decision later down the line. And here's, if you genuinely have worries about regretting your transition, I would take a genuine, really, really, really long time and really think about it. Like genuinely sit there and really think about it. Is this something I want? Or is this something I want because I want to feel pretty? Or is this something I need because I need to feel like this gender or feel like I'm able to express myself in this box, this gender box? And those feelings are natural. Those feelings are valid no matter what gender you are. But it's important to remember that your lived experience and who you are, just because, say, you are a cis male and you want to feel pretty like a girl, that doesn't necessarily make you trans. You just may want to feel pretty, and that's it. And that's okay. But there's a difference between wanting to feel pretty and wanting to feel like a woman and needing to feel like a woman. And those are very big distinguishing feelings that you need to really think about and really hone on and really like make a big decision on, because it is important to know what you want and not just like see pretty trans girls online and be like, I want to be a pretty trans girl too.